Hello and welcome to Team Fortress TV. I'm Sideshow. With me on the microphone is Feeling and Suyooo is on camera. Tonight we have a Week 4 game in the ETF2L Premiership division powered by TT Esports. It's going to be coolclan in the blue against Planet Express currently in the red. And they're going to be fighting it out on Snakewater, the first map that we're going to right now, and then Logjam afterwards. We're going back in time here to a Week 4 game that was previously wildcarded, but it's happening now. They've only got one wildcard for their season. They've used it right in the middle, so they better hope that nothing drastic happens at the end here. Feeling, how are you feeling about this game?
I'm feeling really excited, and as you mentioned, we're starting out in Snakewater, and that's actually the map that coolclan used to beat eShock in the Premiership relegation match that we casted together.
Yeah, in their PCW results, didn't you just say that they had a really good result against LBC?
Yeah, they drew against LBC on Snakewater, proving that Snakewater is their strongest map. So I think coolclan has a good chance here on Snakewater against Planet Express, although Planet Express seem to be the favorites if we look at the season table.
Yeah, if you have a look at the table right now, coolclan only on 1 point at the moment, while Planet Express have 10. So for Planet Express to get a playoff spot, they would have to beat coolclan, maincall.tf, and LBC. So it's an absolutely huge order for Planet Express to really do anything in this season. But they'll be hoping for a respectable finish. Whereas for coolclan, this fixture is just all about avoiding that bottom place finish. Low Panda have still got really some of their easier opponents to face as they go into the latter end of the season, and so even though they currently have 0 points, it's looking kind of equally likely for coolclan or Low Panda to finish in that bottom spot. So it's really just up to Admirable and his pack of rebels to try and avoid that relegation
they are starting
spot.
soon. I just want to rush through the rosters. I'm going to start with Planet Express, if it's okay.
Yeah, go wild.
They have Flushy on Medic, TCM Infused Legend, Huffy Cool and Sheepy on Scout, Captain on Pocket, then Atomic joined today as Roma because Samza left, Zlet on Demo. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's really interesting that they picked up Atomic, though, because he's been playing Scout for GG Well Played previous to this. Hasn't been playing Roma for a long time, so it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. Seems to me a little bit of a downgrade, but as far as I know, the situation with Samsa was just that he had uni stuff that he wanted doing and wasn't available, even if they wanted to keep hold of him. The roster then for coolclan is going to be Admirable on Medic, the god of potatoes, the king of TF2, casting all the time when he's not playing. Smear is going to follow him up on Demoman. His pocket is going to be... Actually, I'm not sure, is it Bonkers or Fromolo?
It's Bonkers.
Is it Bonkers? Yeah, because Fromolo likes to off-class on Sniper a lot, so watch out for that as well on Snakewater. The Scouts are going to be Denia and Walters, and I believe we've gone live Feeling with our first map in this fixture.
Yeah, sure we are, and I'm on Zlet. He's pretty fast on the right side here. Let's see if he hits the first sticky. He doesn't.
Bonkers is actually really quick. Bonkers is all the way onto Settler. He's going to land 2 nice, well, not very good rockets actually, and Settler's going to survive on half HP. Fromlo going to try and do something with that as well. Settler and Hafikul both still fairly weak as Smear tries to pile damage into them, but Fromolo's traded on the top right hand side with Sheepy. That probably favours coolclan a little bit in this after Uber, but Admirable has gone down there to a pipe from Settler from miles away. Was that a roller or a direct? I didn't catch it.
Me neither. It looked like a super aggressive start, and also it seems that Bonkers is the Roma now. Previously they played the other way around.
Oh, you lied to me, Feeling.
Yeah, I don't know. It seemed like Bonkers was the Roma. He was so aggressive, but maybe too aggressive.
Bonkers is in again. Bonkers is in again, trying to get the force out of Flushy, but he holds on to it. Bonkers rockets actually not doing so much work in his bombs. Again, only taking his target down to about half health, and Flushy holds on to that. Good hold by Flushy.
Yeah, if he keeps suiciding at this rate, then Bonkers will end up with 30 deaths, so he should watch out for that.
Yeah, it looks like they are going to be moving in here, though, because they do have a 60% advantage. Flushy's going to pop off on the bottom onto Captain and Settler. They're on the right-hand side. They've pressured everyone off the point, though. They need this cap time. Fromolo suicides onto the point, but everybody else just too far in spawn, too scared of the Planet Express Uber. And they're going to pick up their first round.
Denya was Pyro at the shutter door dueling a scout and obviously losing. So very uncoordinated here by coolclan. Not what I expected, but maybe they can pick it up on this mid and not go as aggressively as they did the previous one.
Yeah, Bonkers was incredibly quick last time. It looks like he's taking a slightly slower route. Both of the soldiers and the medic coming across this catwalk area. Atomic's actually going to be hiding in their kitchen. Bonkers going to deal with him as Fromolo jumps up the top. He's going to be joined by his scout Walters, but at the moment it looks like the health advantage in favour of Planet Express, but Smear gets some nice damage onto Hafikul, and now the pick's completely in coolclan's favour. Settler's been juggled in, desperately trying to hit a pipe on Admirable. Admirable on 56 HP will survive, but Flushy hasn't gone down, so this is just going to be an Uber exchange on second, unless they can get really aggressive. Settler doesn't spawn for another 9 seconds, so there is a window of opportunity here to get in, but I'm not sure whether coolclan are going to take it.
We should note though that it's favorable for Planet Express to exchange Ubers here because they will have the spawner incoming soon. That's what they're doing right now. They're exchanging Ubers, buying time for the respawner. They need better position now though. They are still in green. They look a bit stranded here. Admirable is not sure if he should stay. Admirable is getting out, and strong play by Planet Express, exchanging Ubers and being aware of their respawner.
Yeah, Settler's actually on 9 HP at the moment, a little. Oh, and Denia has respawned on Sniper, I didn't catch that. And he's going to dome Captain, so a nice pick there to work with. The Uber's out of the equation, and Denia is going to be a force to be reckoned with as they push into second here. It looks like they are just very slowly edging their way in. Fromolo's going to take it forward onto Settler. Settler down to 80 health, just going to fly away. Sheepy, a casualty as well, though. And with Hafikul on 5 health, everything not looking so good for Planet Express, and Flushy gets domed. Settler going down as well. This is a collapse from Planet Express. Denia doing so much work on Sniper.
Yeah, and really nice initiative by coolclan as well, capitalizing on the pocket pick. They had they killed Captain previously, and they just went for it. Yeah, now a lot of cap time on the point put on there by Walters. Captain tries his best to defend. Sticky's on the point. Sheepy can't do anything.
That's
and
going to be 1-all.
take back the round.
Yeah,
Much better mid.
Yeah, definitely. It looked a little bit shaky for them at the beginning, but it was just because they had that Uber disadvantage from last. I mean, you can't be expected to hold last every time against an Uber disadvantage, and I think they just got a little unlucky. They came out strong on the second round, though. We'll see what they're up to on mids, because it did look like they were in a kind of defensive zone, not just soaking up the damage, but then they worked some nice picks on the flank. So Settler now pouring out a little bit of damage onto Smear, but Bonkers is going to be the first one to initiate onto Atomic. He's forced out of the top zone. Fromolo doing the same on the other side, but it's Sheepy who's gone balls deep across the point to take down Smear. So now the Demoman advantage firmly in Planet Express's favour. Walters and Bonkers both going to go down as well. Fromolo easily picked up, and it's only Denia and Admirable. Denia escorting his medic out, desperately trying to build up that Uber charge, but they're going to have to defend last with it.
Yeah, I feel like Bonkers is getting ahead of himself sometimes here. This mid again, he was the first one, he was not the first one to die, but he took so much damage that he had to get out, and then Smear got rushed because there was no space made by Bonkers and no distraction. So yeah, I'm not sure about.
They're very content just to leave Bonkers and Fromolo to do their own thing. They don't view them as much of a threat, and it seems to be that they're really putting the pressure on Smear. They view him as the actual threat that needs dealing with.
Now the Planet Express, let's call them Mundi, Team Mundi, that's what they attacked up as. They are taking it really slow, trying to take a pick, what are they doing? Still waiting. Now they want to exchange Uber here.
Yeah, they're just waiting around at the moment, but they have used the Uber through this shutter door. It's a really bad Uber because Captain's been juggled so far around. Admirable's going to surf around as well.
During the Uber, and Captain as well. Not what Planet Express was hoping for, because, I mean, Ubering early, they don't even mind because they can build their Uber and they have a tiny advantage. But the Uber was so bad that Admirable didn't even have to pop.
Yeah, that was a terrible Uber, and just Captain was completely wedged in that shutter door from all the spam that was coming onto him. They really needed an extra person or some other distraction. Atomic's come in to try and distract, but Walters is going to easily pick him up. Actually, Denia gets credit for the frag, and they're just going to keep storming forward with this 40% advantage they've got, and it's going to be on Team Mundi to try and hold them out.
He sees the medic, but there's no way he can reach the medic.
Admirable's used his Ubercharge. Smear jumping through the top area, but they've just got to back off to the point now. They need the cap time before Flushy can come back in with his Ubercharge. Huge advantage now for him and the rest of his team. So a force is required here. So it'll probably be Bonker's job to get the force out of them. He is getting up top, but Settler with a huge bomb in, actually going behind them, but he just gets utterly taken down, minced because of the overextension there. And now the Uber comes out, nice back cap. Oh, this is a great back cap opportunity. And the block's going to come in as well. It's all on Walters to see whether he can take down Atomic. Oh, that was close actually. He got some nice shots off. Atomic going down to 2 health, but with the help of Hafikul, they are able to defend that, but it's drawn them all backwards.
Admiral wants to go now. There's so much cap time on the point. He just wants to take space in green and then put some time on point. That's what they're doing right now.
Atomic's going to bomb in. Atomic's getting onto Admirable. Does take him down. He's going to get onto Bonkers as well.
Really bad play by Admirable, being a bit too aggressive there.
He was ahead of his team though.
Yeah,
I think that was the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it was perfectly fine for the rest of his team to be that forward, but he should have been just hanging back expecting that bomb because he didn't have the Uber. He was in a vulnerable position, and he has to know that they're going to try and counter that aggression, but also, just getting a bit too eager.
Green is a really strong position for the medic because there's a lot of room to dodge and surf rockets, so it's hard to kill a medic as a soldier.
Yeah, definitely. And now Admirable's actually respawned on crits. Yeah, Admirable crits, Denny is sniper. Denny is actually hiding in kitchen. He's going to...
doesn't see the medic at all.
Yeah, he's going to back off. If he'd just been watching through the normal choke point there, he might have had an opportunity to drop Flushy, but now he's in a bit of a pickle.
And Team Mundi, Planet Express taking so much space here, popping the Uber, getting Denya, the sniper. But yeah, that's all they get. They get denied at the shutter door, and now Admirable is about to have crits and he wants to push.
Yeah, this is a risky situation though. Bonker's going down as well. They're 4v6 and they're pushing him with crits here. If they get crushed, which is definitely a possibility, they've completely lost last. So the pressure really is on Smear to deliver here.
Man, so scrappy. Bonker's dying before they even have an opportunity to push. Admirable still wants to go. He knows a lot of people are in front of their team, so there's no risk of a back cap.
Yeah, so they're just taking this point here. Yeah, Planet Express just completely giving them second for free. They don't feel like contesting at Crits Creek. They lost their opportunity to really counter the Crits Creek as soon as they let them through the tight choke points in lobby. Once they're actually on second, there's no point trying to fight that Crits.
I was about to say that coolclan has to hurry now, but they decided that Planet Express is gonna get Uber soon and they don't want to push into them, which is... There was a window, I mean, there was a window where they could have crits.
Yeah,
but it's hard to predict this window because Admirable was like, he will get Uber, and so now it's a hard situation to be in. I mean, if they get the Uber forced out, then they can crits on point, which is really strong. But it's hard to force out the Uber here.
I think what they'll do is use the crits to actually force them, and that's what they've done. They've critsed it out. Atomic's actually in cheese, though. He might be able to sandwich them as they use Hafikul's Uber really far forwards. Admirable might get picked out here, and he does. He goes down to Atomic. He actually trades his own life for it. coolclan are going to go aggressive here. They have to make something out of this with all the heal advantage that they have, or with the health advantage, not the heal advantage. Flushy's still alive. Fromolo goes down though, and it's a 2v3. Denia and Smear just gonna back off here. They don't feel confident about this at all, because if they go down, they've completely left last open.
Yeah, and not TCM, Planet Express, Team Mundi, whoever, they are left with 40% Uber advantage. Admirable is on normal Uber. I mean, he could have stayed crits, it would be a last resort play. He expects some... I mean, it's okay to stay Uber because you can defend Snakewater last without Uber. It's possible, it's not like Badlands, for example.
Yeah, definitely. It's a fairly wide open point that can be easy to defend just based on rotating from one side to the other and soaking up a lot of heals.
Also, Denya is heavy, this will deny the Soli a lot.
Yeah, he's actually going to Uber in straight away. Atomic leading it, and Captain as well. A double soldier Uber. Not very good for dealing with Denia, and Denia stays alive for a long time. Does eventually go down though, along with Fromolo, and it's all getting very scrappy on the point. Smear really needs to stay alive, but he's going to go down. It's all up to Bonkers. It's an ulti-duo contest here, but Bonkers is getting the better end of it. Captain was a bit weak when he started. Bonkers is just going to finish off that frag as Flushy escapes. Yeah. So they do manage to hold on to it there.
Bit old-fashioned Uber, don't you think? Double Solly against the heavy?
Very strange.
Yeah, not sure about that. And now Bonkers is on the demo. Demo was so weak. Zedlet 80 HP, one more rocket. He doesn't get it, but yeah, coolclan gets a lot of pressure on point.
Hafikul has respawned on Sniper. He's gonna dome Bonkers. He goes down, and oh,
another
gets
headshot. And
Denier
now
as
Uber
well.
comes in, and
He's
it's
destroying.
so hard to do anything. They get flashy at least. Oh, Zedlet going down as well.
That was to a flanking Walters who came behind, but Atomic's in now as well. He's going to get onto Admirable, but Fromolo the Pocket does manage to take him down. Only Hafikul and Sheepy left alive, but they're so dangerous. They're going to have to defend Admirable, and it's so difficult when you have to defend him from a flanking scout and a sniper. You have to stay in positions away from the sniper, but then the scouts can get you. They have managed to do a fairly decent job of it.
Oh, here's a scout pick in Saw Room. Yeah, well played.
Yeah.
Sheepy goes down, and there's still Hafikul on the field as sniper, but Admirable is feeling confident here. He wants, Bonkers is going for the sniper. Well played by Bonkers. He did a skip jump and bullied him out. Now coolclan gets the point and they have a slight Uber advantage.
Hafikul on 5 health, just denying Bonkers the frag and escaping with his life. They do have the frag on Sheepy and a significant Uber advantage here, 20%, but I'm not sure whether Admirable's going to want to use it. He might not be confident pushing into Hafikul with that Uber advantage because, of course, he'd have to use it so early. And actually, he just walked through a sniper sightline there.
Is Admirable crazy? He wants to go green against a sniper? Admirable, please. If he drops his Uber, it's his own fault. Oh, there he pops.
See, this is the problem though, he has to pop considerably early, and he's allowed Flushy time to get his own Uber charge. He's got a worse Uber out of it as well, and he's going to get caught by Captain here, and he's put his team in a horrible position.
And Smira gets dropped as well. Terrible situation for coolclan here. They should have taken it slower, right?
Yeah, I don't think they could really use that Uber advantage. They had a 20%. It's not particularly worth using when you're facing a sniper on... Oh, Fromolo dropping out the window is going to be able to flank. Gets Flushy down. I thought he might have got the frag on Captain there as well. Nicely timed by him. I think he baited the rest of his team, but it's worth it for that medic frag when all other hope is lost. And that's going to give Admirable an
really
advantage.
Strong spawns for coolclan. Look at this. They have 5 already. And they want to contest mid here. One scout gets picked. Solly jumps Admirable.
Great pocket scouting by Walters. He's doing this perfectly. He's going to take down Hafikul as well. Oh, great work by Walters. He really just played the heals perfectly there and denied everybody that was attacking Admirable. That's what you want in a pocket scout.
Yeah, and coolclan making use of their better spawns. That's what I like to see. Because oftentimes people or lower level teams that are not on this level here, they tend to give up points because they don't have the numbers yet, but they don't look at their spawns. Nice plays by that. Killing Bonkers, but Bonkers again way ahead of his team.
Yeah, way too far in. And now Planet Express really want to contest this. They are going to get the cap off coolclan, and I think they've sent their flank in before the rest of their combo and their heals, and that's going to be very detrimental here. They lose Sheepy and Hafikul, and they've also got a back
out on point, doesn't even get killed, he survives. And now it's very easy to force the Uber from out of Flushy.
Yeah, they're just going to force the Uber immediately and get out of there. Atomic's actually blasted in the air. What?
He blasted everyone up in the air and he wanted to cap the point, but he killed himself with the sticky, so...
Oh, God.
Still a good play. I mean, that's what they wanted. It doesn't matter if Smira dies or not. Admirable has his Uber advantage now. They knew they had to force.
Yeah,
now
that's a good play.
Now it's all about the push that's incoming from coolclan.
They're going to be pushing into a defensive sniper from Hafikul, and I hope they use a scout in this Uber charge as well. Something like double scout or demo scout when you have an Uber advantage through that shutter door is so much better than the double soldier Uber that we saw previously. Oh, but Fromolo's going to go down. That's their pocket. It's not absolutely essential that they have Fromolo. They can still push here, but if they lose another player, they're going to be in dire straits.
Admirable taking a long time to push and move. I'm not sure about this. Flushy almost has Uber again.
Double scout Uber. They need to play for the point here. They've pushed everybody back into spawn, and they're going to be able to cap it out. Surely, no, Settler and Captain actually get on it.
Strong cap time, but
the Uber comes out as well.
Yeah.
Is somebody going to hide for a back cap? That kind of play? No, Walters is actually getting out of there. They're going to defend their medic. And yeah, Hafikul does go down, unable to pick up Admirable. And the Ubers have been equalised after that exchange. So they're not in such a bad position. I would have thought that they would be running some kind of back cap attempt, or possibly even a spy, but I guess they're going to be wise to it.
Gets picked.
Wow.
Now coolclan
Walters
probably
is having a hell of a game.
Yeah. So far he's been making a lot of great picks. There's the push on the left side. No demo, they need to put time on point. Fromolo gets air shot, but he survives.
And now with a lot of time on point, Planet Express have to commit a lot of bodies to it, and they're dropping like flies. Fromolo jumping on it and does just cap it off. Yeah, they used their advantage of having a lot of cap time from the previous push there, just to, they knew that if they just got on it, Planet Express would just have to throw bodies on the point in an attempt to block it. and they were just loving it. They were like lambs to the slaughter. So 2-1 to coolclan, showing their experience on Snakewater. What do you think we'll see at this middle?
I want to watch Atomic and see if he can change up the mids for Planet Express. Where is he? There he is. He's in enemy kitchen, just delaying. He meets the scout, he meets Walters. Atomic goes down to 2 HP, goes down. Walter survives with 1 HP, really unlucky for Atomic.
Smear's got so much room here. Smear's doing a lot of damage. Hits a pipe onto Hafikul and is going to pile forwards into Captain. He was given so much room there by his scouts, and he just loved that. He was piling down the dams. And so Settler, the only one left alive, got out of there, was playing fairly passively that middle. I feel like Atomic's really not doing anything by going kitchen. Has he gone kitchen every time so far? And he's just done nothing every time.
I saw him doing the shadow burn on the right roof, but I haven't seen anything else. Anyway, I mean, coolclan playing Snakewater as you're supposed to play it. Just go balls deep aggressive once your soldier is in, because Smear was only able to move forward because Fromelo jumped in. So yeah, that was well played. You just have to go over the point.
Yeah, it's a fairly simple mid to play, and a lot of teams just not quite getting the hang of it, but coolclan seem like they've got it down at the moment.
Denya leading the push, he's bullying everyone out. He needs to get on point after killing the heavy.
Now, they haven't actually pushed many people back into spawn apart from the demo man, so I think they need to go for frags here rather than the point. They've got a decent position, but it looks like Planet Express might be able to survive this. They're going to get spawns in 6 from Sheepy, but oh no, now
nice rockets by Fromelo.
Yeah, the soldiers were just waiting there, getting buffed, and I thought that it was going to go badly because they were losing a lot of position, but they were trading their position for a lot of health, and then of course they just jumped over the top, completely ruined Planet Express there with their jump, and some nice coordinated aggression picks up that round, so 3-1 already. Really good performance here by coolclan.
Mids have been so decisive. I mean, the first round that was lost by coolclan was won for Planet Express with the mid, so...
Yeah, they really have, and we'll see who wins this mid. They're playing on the top right-hand side, both of the Planet Express soldiers. They're getting a fair bit of damage onto the coolclan players, but their position isn't great.
He's so weak. I think coolclan will get out here. Well called by Admirable.
Yeah, they've just backed out after Walters went down and Smear caught a pipe, so he was on really low health. They weren't able to contest that because their health disadvantage was so great. Bonkers just barely escaping with his life. They don't look like they want to put up a defense on second here without 2 of their players. Just going to back off to last.
I'm not sure about this. I felt much better about what Planet Express did, which was exchanging Ubers for their respawns to come in. Here, coolclan gave up the point basically for free. They are already pushing here Uber against Uber, taking a lot of room and lower, but there's a heavy and there's Uber up for Admirable. He pops it, 2 picks coming in from Denya. Planet Express has to get out, and the medic gets fairly low, 80 HP. There's 1 scout in lobby, that's a pick. He's called, he will get picked.
It just seems at the moment like Planet Express's pushes into last are abominable. They're just not doing anything with them. Actually, Atomic gets a frag there, and he's going to go in for more. No, he's not. That was a little distraction. He's going to go down, actually, to Walters. So, couldn't decide whether he wanted to go in or out there, Atomic, and that indecision got him killed. The Ubers are equal, but it looks like coolclan really want to go forwards with this. They do have a bit of an advantage in that their spawner is going to arrive earlier, but it's not enough to push with, in my opinion, and wisely they back off.
Yeah, they're going to wait on Snakewater. It's very hard to take mid.
Yeah, they've got such an advantage because they've got the high ground just by sitting on the point here, and it can be difficult to push from green, and Sawmill's a bit of a double choke point as well. So
and Captain is already pushing. Flushy is expecting himself to have like 10% advantage.
Quite an early pop there from Admirable, a bit scared of Captain perhaps. Captain's going to try and make the most with this Uber charge, going to really pile forwards and do a lot with it, but he might get caught.
Yeah, well played.
No, that was a nice Uber.
Yeah, he went for the demo and the demo got isolated. He cut off the medic.
Yeah, Smear and Admirable going down. Now they lose their pocket as well. Walters and Bonkers on less than 30 HP combined are going to be streaming back to last. But Planet Express not going to relent with the pressure for 1 second. They're already coming in. Smear does get his respawn. He's the only hope. Bonkers and Walters combined together with Smear to put a lot of damage out. How? They might be able to hold on to this. Admirable's running out with his crossbow, desperately trying to get heals onto his scouts or damage onto some enemy players. It's up to Bonkers. Hafikul's in though, takes down Walters.
He's 60 HP and he gets...
That was a really clutch hold there. I think Smear getting his spawn and combining with a bomb from Bonkers as he blocked the point just saved it there for his team.
Yeah, that was just bonkers. Yeah, I don't even know how they held that. And Planet Express was showing so much confidence, and now they even want to defend second.
Oh, they're in a bad situation here. They need to
Yeah,
get
here
back.
they bomb in. Look at this.
Oh, this is terrible from coolclan. They shouldn't have committed to that. As soon as Denier and Walters went down, they should have realised that they have no capping power. And now the bombing from Settler is gonna... No! Settler overextending. It looks like it could be a good position, but he's never backed up by his team.
Look at the
so those
back
aren't
if the
going
scout
well.
defends a bit, come on.
Oh, and
Wow.
Walters does get it. Another clutch defense. coolclan just hanging on by the skin of their teeth here. Walters actually going back to deal with the players who are spawn capping at the moment. It looks like Flushy will go down. Yeah, catches a rocket
Now
there just at
Walters
the end.
getting on the Solly. Solly goes weak, nice.
Can Walters
Taking
win
this
the
one
1v1 against
so hard.
Sheepy?
It's so hard to win for Walters. Yeah, no chance.
Sheepy, the MGE hero, comes out of that 1v1 alive, but Walter's doing enough by securing that back cap to save his team the round, and that's really all that matters. They're now going to be able to defend.
coolclan have to do what their name indicates and cool down.
Why are they pushing here?
Yeah, why? That's what I'm saying. They just have to calm down and just...
Okay,
Yeah.
now they could push. Now they've got a Demoman pick, so they can't deny the sponsor, the choke points. So now they've got a good chance of pushing. But before, oh no, nobody looking behind them. Admirable gets taken down by a flank from Atomic. And this is all going pear-shaped. The push not working out because people aren't covering entrances. They had an opportunity, but the execution was poor. And they're going to lose that round. Yeah, they would have been better there, either staying on last or properly executing the push with the Demoman pick.
The whole idea was flawed in my opinion. I mean, they are 3-1 up. There were 7 minutes on. There were 7 minutes on the clock. It was Uber against Uber if they had built. So yeah.
Crits this time though for Admirable on this middle. So perhaps a change in pace as they're going to sit a little more defensively. I want to see what Atomic does. He is sitting on that top right hand side. He's going to get attacked by Walters and back off. Bunker's actually going in fairly aggressively, just distracting for Fromolo.
Look at the blue Sollies jumping in, taking the high ground, distracting a lot, but coolclan are not walking over the point.
Walters is actually, Walters and
are.
Smear are kind of using it to go forward a little bit. I really like that from both of the soldiers. I think Planet Express were completely bamboozled. They couldn't take the high ground because they were just completely, all of their eyes were on Bunkers and Fromolo, trying to watch to see which targets they'd go for.
Yeah, the Sollies played it really well, and Admirable has his crits up.
They're gonna use
crits.
Yeah.
Oh, so
it
close.
goes underneath the
Flushy's
ramp.
cut
And
off,
Flushy
Flushy
is
can't-
dodging.
okay.
Flushy has got such good dodges there, but I think Smear whiffed it a little bit as well. Smear's just committed too far. He feels like he's
And
a bit
Walters
guilty.
gets Flushy. Well
Oh
played.
wow, Walters going ham there, and it's 3v3. No. Yeah, the heals are up for Admirable and Denier. Denier's got to really pocket his medic here against Hafikul and Settler as they come in, but he's just going to be walking backwards. That's the best idea in this situation. He does actually take the fight with Hafikul so that Admirable can get back.
Huh?
Yeah, but that was decent play by Denier. He walked forwards into Hafikul instead of walking backwards so that Hafikul had to stop chasing his medic. Admirable's still got the crit streak though.
coolclan are way too aggressive here these past minutes. I don't understand. They should slow it down, calm down, cool down, everything at once and just relax, because the way they are going too aggressively is costing them rounds and points at the moment.
Yeah, they've got to play aggressively with this crits though, because they've got an opportunity to push with it. They are in Sawmill at the moment. They need to meet up with Smear. I'm just trying to find where he is.
Yeah,
Has
he died
just
when they
respawned?
were
Yeah, he's
already
just
aggressive.
respawned. So it looks like they're going to be pushing him with Fromolo by the looks of it. But at this point, with Smear dead, you want to get out of here. You don't want to be using this crits in against the Uber charge when you're 3-2 up with 5 minutes remaining, in my opinion.
Maybe they want to bait Flushy's Uber here. Yeah, he got popped. Where's Admirable? He's safe.
Oh, they've actually not done badly out of this. They've got to pick with it as well onto Atomic. And now if Smear can get a good re-crits onto them without getting swarmed. Oh, but Denier goes down and suddenly it all looks bad for them. Smear actually picks up a counter frag onto Setlet though.
Smear
so,
has to crits now, and it's a bad position for the demo. It's so hard to hit these stickies around the train.
he's actually
he
going to
gets
pick
two
up
picks?
2 and Walters is going to pick up the medic. So great play from both of them. It did look really bad there for a moment. The position was just terrible, but they managed to make it work.
Yeah, that was a strange series of plays, but it worked out in the end. I mean, the thing on mid was that they just bullied Planet Express out until they had the Uber, and then they baited out the Uber. So yeah, that was impressive.
And now with another crits advantage in favour of Admirable and his team with 2 picks as well. They're just going to be bullying Planet Express out of here, and Smear keeps getting the better end of the fights between him and Setlet. He's just outclassing him in these demo v demo fights, but really these demo v demo fights shouldn't even be happening a lot of the time. Settler committing to
And
them when
Crits is
there's no
coming,
need.
Smurre is in green, he's
disconnected from Admirable.
he sees the medic. Medic is inside lobby, Solly jumps him. Should not get the kill on Admirable, but he goes down now to the scout. And Flushy is cut off, they should focus Flushy now. There they do, both scouts are on him.
I feel like Smear will be screaming at Admirable there that he should have been on him. He was disconnected from the Medibeam and wasn't able to do anything, and now it's going to be a full wipe from coolclan, unless Walters can go ridiculously huge, but no, he is going to go down. Admirable getting an early spawn, but nobody to meet him for another 4 seconds.
No, coolclan has decent spawns, they can defend mid probably, because all the red players are spawning back, look at this.
Yeah, they're on half health as well and don't have any heals, so they might be able to contest this.
The pipe spam from Zlet actually denied coolclan from coming in. They wanted to go, but yeah, they ran into the pipes and they had to stop.
Admirable again respawning on Kritzkrieg. It looks like that's their strategy just for the end of the map, to run Kritzkrieg and
He just wants to confuse the
of the
opponent,
game.
you know, that's the Admirable strat.
Yeah, if he doesn't know what he's doing, how can Flushy possibly know what he's doing? They're going to be running a sniper as well, Denia. I think that's their slowdown strategy. They're going to be trying to make Planet Express slow down as they push into the second tier because the sniper's so powerful.
Sniper either drops or forces the opponent and then they can crits on them.
We'll see what Denia can do, whether he can make a pick out of this. Oh, but
Denia
actually,
goes so low, he doesn't get healed.
It's Bonkers that's going to go forward and get the force out, so they do have this crit to reuse on them.
Lower. Look at Smurre.
But they're going to meet Atomic. Oh my Walter's god. Actually making a bit of room for him, but this hasn't gone well. Not a good crit, and they're actually going to lose this. Oh no, maybe not.
Oh, those
this might be another clutch defense.
Oh, so
the respawn is going to come in from Bonkers and Denia. It looks like they might be able to hold on to this, but no, Captain doing a good job. And 3-3, to me, it feels like over the past 5 minutes, coolclan have thrown this away.
This is such a throw. I mean, it started at 7 minutes when they failed to push out, although they shouldn't have been pushing. And it's continued until now, over 5 minutes.
I don't agree with this crits play. You can't slow the game down effectively with a Kritzkrieg. And
maybe they can redeem themselves on mid here. I want to watch Bonkers. Maybe he can do something. And he's slow on the left side. I think he's looking for Atomic.
Yeah, he's jumping over now onto Settler. He actually
doesn't achieve anything. No, and I don't know.
Walters actually though having another great middle. Gets onto Settler. Denia actually picks up the credit for the kill. He's now got to try and pocket Admirable as they get out.
Overextended here and he goes down in the end.
He's just going to hit his kill bind.
Yeah.
With a minute left, they've got to play for the golden cap now.
That's I think that's the whole concept of the Planet Express mids. Just bait out the Roma and then play 6 against 5. That's why those mids where both solids were aggressive on coolclan's side and they didn't die, but they just distracted and the rest of coolclan walked over. Those mids worked, but when Bonkers jumps in and dies, that's not enough distraction to actually capitalize on it. As soon as he dies, the mid is over for coolclan because that's what Planet Express wants.
Interesting to see that they are just defending with a heavy here. Denia on heavy to try and defend. 35 seconds remaining. They have one last push in here. They're going to be coming from the bottom area with Sheepy and Settler and Captain actually. It's going to be a triple Uber possibly. They're going to try and focus down Denia. Denia does go down.
A lot of Captain on the points and 2 people down on coolclan's side.
Oh, coolclan might be able to hold on to this. Smear and Fromolo are going to combine together and only 15 seconds remaining. But Admirable's gone down, so the longer this goes on, the worse it is for coolclan. But actually, Smear picks up.
Yeah, 5 seconds, 6 seconds.
Smear is going to be able to hold this. I'm calling it now. Bonkers actually gets the frag, and Denia's going to be able to hold this. Oh my goodness!
How?
They are just so clutch at defending their last point. If they didn't throw things away on second, they'd be able to hold on to their last forever.
What a match! Like. coolclan, please, Admirable, what are you doing? He's the main caller for his team and I have to call him out here that some really weird situations and calls, especially in those last 10 minutes.
Yeah, some really crazy stuff going on, but Planet Express just I think they waited too long before they pushed in on that last point. They had an opportunity for like 50 seconds to push in and they waited until they had about 32 before they actually Ubered, and they got Admirable down straight away, and so they had the advantage the longer the fight went on, but they simply couldn't wait for their heal advantage to come in because the timer was ticking down and they just had to go and try and
maybe
go for
Planet
the point.
Express was feeling a bit overly confident.
Yeah. Should we have a look at some logs feeling? Have you got the logs up?
Also, I just want to say again that I mean, the first 20 minutes were great for coolclan, and no complaints there. So just it was the last 10 minutes where Admirable just went bonkers. I don't know. No
Yeah.
pun intended.
Well, I've got the logs up at the moment. Smear has got the top of the damage and gone 29 for 16 as well. I thought he was having a good game, and that just proves it, I think. Fromolo as well, doing a decent amount of damage. And then it's the heavies from the Mundi team, the Planet Express roster. Some people not having such a good game. I don't know. I don't know whether I can really single anybody out, but I guess just the lack of... Yeah, the questionable calls, frankly, at the end of the game is what made the tide of the entire thing swing in Planet Express's failure, I think.
Yeah, this log is the most even log I've ever seen. 109 to 110 kills, 38,000 to 39,000 damage, 15 Ubers against 15 Ubers, 19 caps against 21 caps, 3 mids against 4 mids. That's just the story of this game.
Yeah, it's interesting to note as well, actually, that Admirable is giving Smear 29% of his heals, almost exactly the same, but just slightly more than his pocket Fromolo. So, very interesting that they're playing a very demo-centric game, and it seems to be working out because Smear's destroying the enemy team.
Yeah, that's what I'm used to seeing from the Polish soldiers, though. They are used to just
light on heals and making distraction.
making distraction, maybe even playing double gunboats and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't think we actually saw double gunboats at any point, but they were certainly acting like it at some points.
Yeah. I mean, that's what Bonkers as Pocket always did. I don't know, there must have been some reason that they switched. But yeah. Okay, we're going live into the golden cap here. Snakewater ended 3-3, and now the deciding rounds for the match.
Yeah, I'm actually going to link the comms of Planet Express for this mid.
Motor was bugged. It said medic, but I don't know.
Let's presume it's medic.
Solis, rush your left. I'm weak. Nice, nice save.
He's dead.
Well played. Don't let the demo go on point. Just play passive.
Skulls top left.
Soldier, it's got him 80.
Soldier really weak on top.
Demo slate top point. Go
Just
for the
deny me
demo.
when I jump top. I'm getting it back. No, never
Demo
mind,
slate
Scout's
on the
chasing me.
Demo down.
Portals is behind.
They're on the right side, guys. Like 8 HP
Scout,
solely. 8
scout,
HP. 8 HP solely.
Soldier down.
Only one medic.
It's just a medic. But
You got yourself. No!
it doesn't matter, like just don't give him any kills.
Dude, don't die.
Like, he's just wasting time. He's gonna die really late.
Why do him? He should have escaped.
Play around your medic now, by the way.
Might have
Really interesting there, but why have
And
they
they
changed the map?
level.
The
Why?
fools!
I mean,
Oh,
obviously
God.
it must have been Planet Express round, right?
I would assume so. If it
And-
only took 90 seconds.
And did you notice
Admirable
how they...
just said, "Oh, sorry, they won." Oh,
And did you notice how they baited the Roma again? They just baited the Roma and then they wanted to play it slow and let them come?
yeah. I am gutted that we missed the golden cap.
Yeah.
You scrubs, Admirable and Flushy.
I
And
think
the rest
Admirable
of
was
them.
just mad that they lost the golden cap so fast that
Yeah,
he switched
very
the map
possible.
intentionally.
Yeah, that little coy. Oh, sorry, they won.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry.
So we're very sorry about that. We are genuinely sorry about that because I really wanted to watch that golden cap, but we are going to be going into our second map. So that did end with Planet Express picking up the golden cap.
That was so potato. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, did you see him at the end there with with his Ubersaur out,
Yeah.
desperately trying to get a kill, and they're just like, oh god, what is he doing? Why is he even doing this? He should just hit his kill bind.
coolclan must be so gutted. This feels like, oh, this is really undeserved overall.
Well, I think like it would have been undeserved, but I think coolclan really did throw it away, and they deserve to get punished for their mistakes.
Yeah,
and
okay.
I think they
we
just
do
let it
agree
go
though
away from
that
them.
it was not Planet Express playing
Yeah,
stellar.
yeah, I agree. It wasn't Planet Express's strengths that won that map for them. It was coolclan's weaknesses.
Of course,
or...
we don't want to take anything away from Planet Express, but of course they capitalized on coolclan's mistakes and stuff. But it wasn't their stellar play that won them this map.
No, but we won't be looking at the logs for that golden cap because it lasted less than 2 minutes. So we will just be going straight into our second map of the night. That's going to be CP Logjam. We see that again